Hey yo, drummers, welcome to this channel. My 0 subscribers, welcome to this channel. So today I thought of not making a hyper edited kind of video because this is a problem that we need to talk seriously about. And it's that you lose motivation in drumming. You lose the interest to drumming that you had in the first place. It's not the same anymore, right? And I know how that feels because I've also experienced it before many times. My door literally, oh my god. There's a wind outside. Anyway, so you've experienced this feeling and hence you wanted to click on this video. And I get you. I've also experienced it a bunch of times. And I think to bring your motivation for drumming back up again, what I do for myself, what works is you have to kind of like bring up your past. So like like when you started drumming and like what got you into the drumming that made you start practicing it and fall in love with it. And so it kind of like came into my mind and I was like, damn, like actually, like bro, like the reason I started drumming and fall in love with it is because I did XXX. Like for me, for example, I did, I had the option to choose between piano and drums, and I chose drums because you know what? They were fucking different from all the other instruments. Like I know some piano players in the comments gonna rage at me, but drums are different from the other instruments that you have played. Because drums are not the melody of the band, they are the beat of the band, the backbeat of the band, right? And so it's unique because it there aren't like strings on it or like something that you can melodically do. I don't know if that's a word, but melodically, I guess. If you can melodically do something in the drums, that's not drums, bro. Anyway, it's kind of like a different instrument, right? And with that, you kind of like fell in love with it because it's so unique from all the other like basic basic instruments. And I think that's the reason why we all started drumming, because it's a different instrument and you fell in love with it. And now you look at all the progress you've made so far, all the memories you've had with it. Bro, you cannot quit. I don't know how long you've been like drumming for. You've done a whole lot to just quit. Even if it's one day, that one day of work went into this instrument. Don't quit it. Just don't fucking quit it. You've made so much memories with the drums and now you're just gonna let go? Now you're just gonna leave it? No. No, man. You have to do progress. You have to achieve more from the drums. If you've already achieved something, you have to achieve more. Bro, and if you just lose motivation, then how are you gonna continue this journey? How are you gonna actually put your time into something? Because when you started drums, it's a new hobby, right? And you put time into that hobby. So that time shouldn't get wasted. So if you quit, your time is gonna be wasted. Your energy is gonna be wasted. Your money is probably gonna get wasted with the drum set and cymbals, everything. And I know it can feel hard sometimes, you know. I know that feeling. As I've said in the beginning, I know how it feels, but just remember that, bro, the wind, just remember there is a point in which you have achieved everything in drumming. But the point you've achieved something in drumming, you can always go a bit more forward than that, and a bit more forward. And you can always achieve greater things in the drum set. And if you look at that point in which you've like actually achieved like really, really great stuff, and you right now, as you can see, this is this is where you started, and you're here, and this is the point which you should reach. You see that? So are you gonna quit here, or are you gonna move slowly every day to here? And once you make it here, you can even force it more. What are you gonna do? I don't think you should quit. I do not think that in any situation you should quit. There are drummers who probably have cancer right now, and they won't quit until they've achieved something in the drums, so that when they end their lives, they're probably gonna be happy. But if you quit, and if you don't have any disabilities, like, bro, like you've just wasted a lot of things. You have to move forward. There is no other like alternative here. You have to move forward. Like imagine like a train track, all right? And the train's just moving. And imagine that train is you. So you want to reach this destination, right? But you're here. And will the train just stop here and not arrive at the destination? Of course not. It's gonna fucking move until it arrives to that fucking destination. You're the train here. You're the one who's making progress with the drums. You are the one continuing this journey. And so if you quit, then it's just a waste. It's not gonna be worth it to quit anymore. 'Cause now that you've dedicated some like months, years, decades to this, you can always move forward. I'm telling you, like the greatest drummers of all the world could move forward. They could reach higher things in life. They could reach the higher points of drumming. They could reach a level where they're basically a machine, and they could move forward from that level. Think about it, bro. Just think about how you started drumming, and then how much progress you've made, and how much progress you've made. You're here, right? You're here. but you can be there. You can literally reach the ceiling and move forward. Man, you can do so much things with the drum set. I encourage you to just play whatever you want. It does not matter. As long as you're having fun in the drums, I think you should actually like continue drumming. And yeah. Don't quit, bro. Don't quit, okay?